Far-right activists have declared their intention to set up a political party to contest the state election in November. They faced court today over riots that took place in Kensington when a controversial anti-Islam commentator visited Melbourne.
Leaving court, the accused men were greeted by a large police presence. It's not the first time they've come face-to-face with officers. Neil Erickson, Rick Turner and 2 others have been charged with affray and riotous behaviour following a violent brawl in Kensington where right-wing commentator Milo Yiannopoulos was speaking. United Patriots Front member Erickson has also been charged with assault for allegedly hitting another protester with a wooden flagpole.
I think the police have made a big mistake targeting us when we're the victims of the crime.
Do you take any responsibility for the violence that happened on the...
Not at all. Zero.
Today in court, the group asked to have their bail conditions changed so they could meet for political purposes. The magistrate granted their request, with the men saying they plan to start an anti-PC party. Is there a reason you wouldn't run as a candidate?
Probably because of my long criminal history. I probably couldn't, but Rick can.
I can't have, I've got no criminal history whatsoever.
The court heard multiple CCTV cameras captured what unfolded on the day, with the prosecution needing more time to view it all. But the accused say they're still confident that the charges will be dropped.
There's not enough evidence for the charges at all.
The group will be back in court next month. Estelle Greeping, 7 News.
Last year in December, myself, Ricky T and 3 other members of Cook's Convicts wanted to attend the Milo Yiannopoulos event in Kensington. Prior to the event, a lot of posters and Facebook posts about punching Nazis, how it's okay to punch a Nazi, bash the fash, which they proclaim we are. But we thought it would be alright, we thought the police would protect us. So we proceeded to walk down to the event, down Racecourse Road. We get to the corner to cross over the road and there's a group of anarchists standing there waiting for us. They seen us coming up the road. And one of the anarchists was calling on his friends to come and get us. Neil Erickson's here, quick, get him! Waving to his friends. As we walked around and tried to avoid the situation, this man held us up. He proceeded to push us onto the main road off Racecourse Road where I nearly was hit by a car. Police were still not there. I've seen police, but they stood there watching with their hands behind their backs. So we defended ourselves. And the Assistant Police Commissioner, Stephen Lean, outright lied and said that we were the aggressors. We ran into the left trying to start trouble. We ran into the left violently and attacked them.
The riot came in smaller numbers and there was a group of them who we've known for some time who decided that they'd come and disrupt the counter-protest or the anti-protest. And they set about early is to agitate and involve, and some of those earlier on was trying to push their way through the left protesters and creating as much drama as they could.
But 10 days later, the Victorian Police raided my home in front of my 3-year-old son. They raided the other 4 men's homes. They took our phones and clothes as evidence, and they charged us with numerous offences: assault with weapon, unlawful assault, affray, behaving in a riotous manner.
Freedom of speech is getting wiped out. We're getting dragged through the court system for defending ourselves.
These charges aren't even going to stick. The process is the punishment. So they're shutting us down, they're trying to make us not associate like we're a bikie gang. We're political activists on the right side of politics. So this Friday, we're appearing at the Melbourne Magistrates Court at 9 AM to get your freedoms. Come down, support us, take the day off.
It's about freedom of speech. See it through our eyes and everyone else's. They're taking it away.
Police have cracked down on protesters wearing masks as demonstrators clashed at a racism rally. It's the first time new laws banning face coverings have been put to the test.
Police order a protester outside the State Library to reveal his face.
And you, all. I don't want
Oh. They also want to search the 24-year-old.
I don't give a
But when he refuses to take off the covering, police unmask, then arrest him.
Handcuff. All I want to do is be anonymous at a protest.
A 27-year-old woman who comes to help gets camera shy and police grab her too.
You don't throw punches at people, you're under arrest.
There were 2 opposing protests, organised 2 streets apart.
The
first, outside Parliament, attracted right-wing patriot groups.
This is an anti-crime rally. It's against the minimum sentences they give to Apex.
This is a peaceful protest to tell Daniel Andrews that we want to make Victoria safe again.
The left, about 5 times bigger, were at the State Library insisting their opponents were racists, not just against rising crime.
They're lying. The rally that we are opposing here today is targeting, in particular, African migrant youth.
As they marched towards Parliament, one woman tried to grab a man's Australian flag. Her face covering meant police detained her too. Then flashpoint as they met on Spring Street, as others thought to be unwelcome among the left were escorted away.
A strong police cordon with hundreds of officers successfully kept the two sides apart. They were left chanting, cursing and taunting each other from 50 metres away.
It's not looking for a fight. If we did not counter them, they would grow.
After 70 minutes of shouting, the groups disbanded, police happy with just 2 arrests. Paul Dowsley, 7 News.
Thank you.